Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Come on in. Sit down. It's time for episode volume number 10, season 2 of Dreamwave Prelude, man. We're excited because, it's been a little while, man, since we've been able to do one of these. So we're excited to come back with volume 10. By the way, I am DB, host of the Sit Down Marks podcast, and your host here for Dreamwave Prelude, man. Excited to get this one going. And thanks everybody for tuning in right now on sitdownmarks.com. Today, man, excited for this one, man. In the main event, we got a 6-way scramble for you. So make sure you stay and hang out for that at the towards the end of the show, man. And if you haven't had a chance to check out, we're coming off a huge tag team match on Volume 9 featuring the veterans Milwaukee Vice versus the newly signed NWA talent of Grayson and Valor, man. So make sure you go check out Volume 9. It was our very first tag team match, and it was recorded at Anniversary back in April, man. So, all right, so almost a year into a Dreamwave Prelude. Let's take a look at those Prelude power rankings. No change after last week because we had a tag team match last week, but still up top of the rankings. Sean Logan hanging tight at 3-1. Jackson King right next to him, followed by Theseus, Jordan Cross, Matt Hatter, and Jade Blackwell. So excited, man, because the rankings are they're starting to pile up. It means more. These wins mean more since the announcement of Dreamwave's top prospect series. We'll be talking about that more into the episode, man. Let's talk about Dreamwave and what's coming up on Dreamwave All-Star Weekend, man. Well, All-Star Weekend's coming up June 19th and 20th. Tickets are on sale right now at DWTIX.com or DreamwaveWrestling.com. What we got going on is Dreamwave All-Star Weekend. You get all 3 brands of Dreamwave Prelude in 2 days. So, man, it's going to be exciting. Tickets available right now at DWTIX.com. And to talk about these, man, let's bring in one half of the Dreamwave Prelude commentary team to talk about this All-Star Weekend coming up, man. Big weekend coming up here, Dylan, for Dreamwave. Quite possibly could be the biggest ever.
Oh, I cannot wait. We're hitting that summer. The hot season is here, and that just means Dreamwave's about to get hot, man. 3 shows in 1 weekend. I am fired up.
Yeah, like we said, June 19th and 20th, kicking off the show. June 19th, the very first show of the weekend is going to be Uprising 8. If you're new to the product, this is our women's division. So I can't believe we're already at show number 8 for this, man. So, yeah, man, it's already blowing by. But let's talk about a couple matches that are happening at Uprising 8 that's already been announced. We got Tori Fox, who's been seen here at Dreamwave a few times, taking on the debuting Harley Hudson, man. So this should be a good singles matchup here. Next up, we got Rebecca J. Scott. She is defending the Uprising Alternative title, not the Dreamwave Women's title, just the Dreamwave Alternative title. She's talking about it. She wants to defend each one on her own, and she's got a big one coming up this weekend because J-Rod is back. She has been at Dreamwave for quite a while, since, basically the beginning of Uprising. She is back. You might have seen her on American Gladiators on Amazon Prime. So, yeah, but she's back to take a shot at the Uprising Alternative title.
Yeah, we have also got Brittany Brooks, Erica Demia one-on-one. Brittany's first match at Dreamwave since, turning her back on all of us. Thanks a lot, Brittany. And Erica, Anniversary had that big win in the 4-way, her first win at Dreamwave and Uprising, earning her a future shot at the Uprising title. A lot to win in this one, a lot to lose in this one. And also tag action. The Hale Twins are back, taking on the returning Shelly Benson and the debuting Lindsay Snow. Been a minute since we've seen Shelly. Like I said, the debut for Lindsay. The Hale Twins are always causing trouble. This is going to be one to watch for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And then right after this show is over, you can take a couple-minute walk right down the block to the Sanctuary, where we're going to be having After Dark Wrestling presents Walk of Shame. Now, once again, if you're new to the product, After Dark is something completely different. This is a 21 and over show, 21 and plus here. you're going to see things that you're not used to seeing at Dreamwave. If you were at the last After Dark show, you got to see some wild things there. But let's talk about a couple matches that have been announced for this one. This one's a big one. Hunter Holcraft versus Bear Bronson. Bear, he's newly signed by TNA, and he is just killing it right now. And Hunter, he is the consummate professional, one half of the hype in Dreamwave. So it'd be interesting to see how this one all plays out. And also, this one got put together at the last After Dark show. We had Hartenbauer versus Effie. They ended up saving each other, becoming a team, because Team Overkill came in and jumped on Effie and Hartenbauer. So now we got a match between these two. Between these four, and we saw a lot of butts last time, so we'll see what happens this time in this kind of match, and but also maybe the most attractive thing about the night, the shit show scramble, man. That thing is fun. You never know who's going to be in it. Yeah, wild. You never know what the rules are going to be. So make sure come out and check out that one. And also Shelly Benson is going to debut for After Dark. And then capping the week off Sunday night, this one's Saturday night, June 20th. This one's going to be the finale, Eve of Destruction. I mean, already just looking at everybody on the poster, I mean, this one's going to be a big card here as well. Dylan, man, let's talk about a couple of these matches to start off here.
Yeah, the rivalry renewed. Brittany Brooks, Maggie Lee, 1-on-1. DB, I pulled a little bit of numbers here. Just some broadcast journalism, if you would. Shout out Bobby Keenan. This is going to be the 7th time they've met at Dreamwave. They're 1-1 in singles matches. They've met twice in triple threats. They're 1-1 in those. And the other 2 matches were a tag match and a scramble. They each won one of those. They're a perfect 3-3 against each other. This is the rubber match. Brittany was the first Dreamwave Women's Champ. Maggie has the first win at Uprising. We're going to run it back. The champs retained every time, but neither one has the title right now. No champion's advantage. A lot of bragging rights here. This is a new Maggie Lee, a new Brittany Brooks, a lot going on. And in tag action, Brittany's partners in the Curse, Stephen Wolf and Amina Belmont, challenging the Hype for the tag titles. Hype just recently won back the gold, had a couple classics with A&B and Quintero, got some new challengers. Curse looking to win some more gold.
Yeah, and this match was made because the Curse basically attacked the Hype in the merch room back in April. So yeah, excited to see this one. I'm really excited to see this one, man, because you're talking about two guys, Channing Thomas, Cody Lane. Both these guys lost their belts in Anniversary, both coming off a loss. Cody's never hardly even seen a loss at Dreamwave. Channing's, he's on the road back to trying to get his Dreamwave title back. So this one's going to be super interesting. How are we feeling about the strap match, Dylan?
Oh, man. Women's title on the line. RJS, Rebecca 2 belts, getting that first defense. Becca trying to get the belt back. Becca on Becca again. We're adding a strap this time. It's going to be wild.
Definitely. And then for the Dreamwave Championship, Connor Hopkins versus Effie. Effie's coming to LaSalle. You don't miss an Effie match, and you don't miss a Connor Hopkins match. This one, this one's hard to pick. You got Effie, the super veteran. Connor's been, he's back with the title, and when he's got the title, he is super dangerous. So, big matchup here. And looking forward to this one. Man, this show is going to cap off the weekend of Dreamwave's All-Star Weekend, man. I can't recommend it enough, man. Get those tickets. Dreamwave All-Star Weekend, June 19th and 20th. Tickets at DWTIX.com or DreamwaveWrestling.com. And then we got another show coming up in July. We're going to have The Godfather and Ken Shamrock. We'll be talking about that one more on volume 11 and 12. Man, that one is just going to be insane in the middle of July, man. I'm so ready for that one, man. All right, I want to remind you too, head on over to sitdownmarks.com and subscribe and follow. Make sure you subscribe and follow while you're here. Thank you guys so much. But let's talk about tonight's featured match. Let's bring in the other half.
Let's tag them in.
The Dreamwave Prelude commentary team. Primo, we got a scramble match tonight, brother.
Yes, we do. We have a scramble match tonight. It's been a while. Scramble matches are kind of what we do around here in Prelude, and that's something we haven't had in a while. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, man, we got some debuts. We got some guys and girls that are looking for their first wins here on Prelude. But, man, we're excited for this one. So let's meet our competitors in tonight's six-way scramble match.
I just don't understand. You know what, Dreamwave? Last time I was on Prelude, it may have not gone my way. But you know what? LaSalle, Illinois lives under a rock. So allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the head diva, Davina Thorne, the top prospect in independent wrestling right now. And you know what? That's real funny because tonight I am in the scramble for the top prospect series. And you know what? Everybody is gonna leave tonight with a fashion statement being made at their expense.
Last time you guys saw me, I was here at Dreamwave in a scramble match. It didn't go my way, and ever since then, I've been training, I've been focused, and now I know what it takes. Tonight, in the top prospect Dreamwave scramble match, I get another opportunity, and the stakes are even higher. So now, I'm really going to show everyone why they call me the unbreakable Xander Pride.
The Top Prospect Series. Hello, my name is Mateo Valentine. And you know what Dreamwave needs? It needs sparkle. It needs shine. It needs someone like me. And I know I may not look like a wrestler. I mean, look at my cut and everything like that. I do like to eat. However, I am strong. I am deceptively a great wrestler.
My name is Brody Doll, aka the Riot Girl. And everybody in the Top Prospect Series scramble match better watch out because this girl is about to start a riot in LaSalle.
Nobody thought I was gonna do it. I defeated Bowman, the big, strong man. I overcame that odd, and now we have the Top Prospect Series. Everybody's fighting for a shot in that six-way elimination match, and everybody thinks Annika Murphy doesn't have what it takes. Death Wish is just that. This guy has a death wish. But watch this. I'm gonna overcome every single odd again in this six-way scramble, and I'm going to be in that six-way elimination match, and that is over my dead body.
Last year, I was the guy who showed up, came to make friends, came to show face, and try to show that I belong here. And now I stand here a year later in the Dreamwave Prelude Prospects Tournament looking for an opportunity to show that I belong here, to show that I belong in the ring with people like Connor Hopkins, Christian Rose, Cody Lane, Bobby Orlando. And I got so many emotions going through my head. I got tears in my eyes just because the taste of just being here is a lot for me. It makes me emotional. And an animal that acts off emotion is a lot more deadlier. My name is Kenny Calix, and I am a tooth out of line.
All right. Well, not just our, a scramble match tonight. Tonight is the official first match of the Dreamwave Prelude Top Prospect Series, and these guys and girls are looking forward to going at it and trying to get this win here. Big match here, man. I want to remind you guys, too, that this match was recorded at Dreamwave's anniversary back in April at the KC Club in LaSalle, Illinois. Dreamwave Prelude commentary team, Primo and Dylan with the call for you tonight. Boys, if you're ready, it's time to go to the ring.
Let's go.
Let's get them. Yes, we are back at it. Dreamwave Prelude with another scramble match here. 3 Prelude debuts here in the ring. You see the head diva, Davina Thorne, getting in everybody's face right now, trying to tell everybody what to do. Let's see how that goes for her.
What else would you expect from the head diva, man? Just let everybody hear about it right from the start.
Oh! Anakin told her exactly what he thinks.
Brody and Kenny working together to take out Xander.
All right, now there were 4. Let's see what they do here. Kenny, Anakin, Brody, and Mateo. Oh, having a little bit of a mirror going on.
Yeah, yep.
Up and over.
In the corner, up and over, both Brody and Mateo. Anakin and Kenny taking care of business in there.
Slowly doing those numbers. Then there were 2. Kenny and Anakin down in the middle. A little honor.
Little sportsmanship here.
Throw them off the ropes.
Oh, that's
nice
uppercut.
Yes.
Roll through, a little chop. Man, nice senton there.
Tell you what, he is on fire in his debut.
Davina coming in, taking him down, though.
And she comes with those double knees straight to the back. That's got to hurt.
Little leg sweep. Davina taking over. Mateo back in.
You got to have eyes in the back of your head here. There's 6 participants.
Too many people just be jawing at the fat
double,
hands.
triple 5-face. All right.
Caught her.
Enough of that.
Screaming at each other. Yeah. Mateo rolls through. Drives her head right into the mat.
Mateo.
Yeah. Looks like Brody getting back in. 2 debuts here. Nice back elbow in the corner.
Some more
couple
back
more
elbows too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ducks under.
Ripcord.
Ripcord action. I believe that was a knee. Takes out Mateo. Oh, turn around, Brody.
Once again,
Take
eyes in
Xander
the back
back
of your
in.
head. Xander's there waiting.
Picks her up with ease. Slams her down. Anakin's got that death wish, and he might be meeting it here. Again with ease. Oh, Anakin gets out of it. Enziguri.
Brody back in there. Tries another one of those elbows. Anakin stopped her here.
Oh, snapping the fingers.
That's got to hurt.
Catches the boot, and Mateo eats a knee. Go collect your teeth on that one. Back to Anakin and Kenny. Boom.
Totally knocked out his equilibrium there. Davina back in. Oh, stop. He's going to direct her now. Tell her what to do. Oh.
I believe that's the first on Prelude.
And
knocks her out with the right.
It's that quick, folks.
Anakin taking over the ring, but you got to get a pin on somebody here. Got to get somebody back in.
Oh, man.
Who's
Some
going to
lucky
step
fan just
up?
caught that shirt.
Somebody's got to step up and bring it to Anakin.
He's going to cut him
Nope.
off.
Kenny cuts him off just to go right back over the top. Got his choice of people to dive on here. Cut off
over goes
again.
Anakin. Mateo was there waiting for him.
Now Mateo controls the ring. In comes Kenny.
Kenny back in. It's a rolling elbow.
Rolling elbow.
Oh, Mateo says 2 can play the shirt game.
Taking Kenny all the way up top. Oh, Kenny with a nice boot. Tornado drapes him over the rope.
Tornado, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny's hyping himself up, setting up for something big here. Boom. Cannonball into the hole.
Outside.
Everybody down. Tooth out of line. Kenny Calix is all kinds of fired up.
Safe to say he's hyped up here in his Prelude debut.
Oh, he goes for the biggest guy in the match, throwing him back in, trying to make a statement
up there,
here.
Get him in the ring.
Imagine getting that first win on Prelude.
Too much time here, though. Too much time to recover.
Going for something big. Getting a running start. Oh! Xander cuts him off.
Goodness, took him inside out.
Anakin back in. Caught Xander with maybe a slam, just holding him up. World's strongest slam.
World's strongest slam. That's right, Dylan.
Mateo back in. Fireman's carry. Boom. Samoan drop.
Slamming and dropping everybody in his path right now. Unbreakable.
Brody back in. Kick to the gut. Nice little slam.
Yeah,
Xander just taking over the
there.
match. Took all 5 of them to get him out. Now he was just laying lace to everybody. But Davina, the head diva, coming in.
Showing her
slapping him.
exactly why.
Oh, no. Oh. Big spine buster.
Into that.
Hey, that's enough of the slaps.
That's right. Kenny back in
Kenny.
now.
Back to Kenny and Xander. Kenny firing up here. Maybe take that moment. Oh, I spoke too soon. There goes the momentum. Oh, big super kick. Off the ropes. Gets him up. Spin. Black hole slam. Press the button. 1, 2, and 3. There you go, Xander Pride.
Big win for Xander Pride right there. He gets his first win on Dreamwave Prelude, man, and he had to be excited about that one. He beat five pretty tough competitors there.
Yeah, he was really running through them. He was basically giving every competitor everything he had, showing them why he is unbreakable, Xander Pride.
Man, definitely was. Let's hear from Xander post-match here to see what he thought about his first big win.
I did what I said I was going to do, and I got my first win here at Dreamwave. And I'm going to keep winning, and I'm going to make it to the finals in the Top Prospect Series. And when I'm done here, everyone is going to know who Xander Pride is.
There we go. We heard it from the man. Xander getting his first ever win in Dreamwave Prelude. He is just about 1 year graduated from the Dreamwave Wrestling Academy, so that goes to show how hard it is to get wins on Prelude. He's been grinding close to a year and finally gets that first big win. So excited for Xander there, man. Excited to get another big match here on Dreamwave Prelude, and excited to get the first Dreamwave Prelude Top Prospect Series match going here for Dreamwave Prelude. And you know, you've heard me explain before, but you know, these wins are going to go right into the power rankings that we're already tallying each and every episode, and the top 6 at the top of those power rankings at the after the October show is going to be in a 6-way elimination scramble in December, and the winner of that match is going to be the Top Prospect Series winner, and that competitor is going to get a shot at the Dreamwave Alternative title in 2027. So big stipulations and reasons to work hard and try to be the Top Prospect Series winner. So speaking of Top Prospect Series, the guy at the top of the power rankings right now, Sean Logan, he said that he would like to speak to Dreamwave Prelude management, and we'll see what exactly Sean had to say. Rankings, Sean Logan. And Sean, I understand that you'd like some time. You got something on your mind?
Yes, sir. And the time I need is to address that Theseus. We have unfinished business. Because last month, you had the match with me, and I grabbed that rope break, and you did not let go of that sharpshooter, man. Now, if you got beef with me, let's squash the beef, okay? Because here's the deal. I've been working way too hard in Dreamwave to make a name for myself, and I'm at the top of the Prelude rankings, so guess what? Theseus, this is not done. DB, you made the match happen for him. It's time for you to make the match happen for me. Make it happen, big man.
All right, there you go. Theseus, the Lion of Greece versus Sean Logan one more time, June 20th in LaSalle. All right, there you go, man. I made the match for Theseus, so we're going to make the rematch for Sean. That first match didn't end, like we wanted it to. Sean still got the win, but, he was not happy about Theseus not breaking that sharpshooter. So we're going to run this thing back June the 20th on the pre-show of Eve of Destruction. Sabotage Sean Logan at the top of the power rankings versus the Lion of Greece, Theseus, one more time to see how these this match comes out between these two. There's a lot of heat there. There's a lot of beef, and I know both these guys, are going to want to be in this top prospect series match come December. So big stipulations there. So get your tickets now. Dreamwave All-Star Weekend coming up June 19th and 20th. You'll want to come out early to see Sean versus Theseus on June the 20th, man. So make sure you guys come and check that one out. Let you guys know coming up, volume 11 and 12 are going to feature matches from All-Star Weekend. So make sure you check out all Dreamwave Prelude episodes at sitdownmarks.com. You can check out all of Dreamwave's events on IWTV, which is independentwrestling.tv. I want to thank everybody that was in the scramble match today. Appreciate you guys competing for us here on Dreamwave Prelude. We've talked about the Prelude power rankings, boys, and the Prelude power rankings only shows the competitors that have had wins, on Dreamwave Prelude. Let's take a look at the list of the guys and girls that have come up short, that have participated, because we're just about a year in here for Dreamwave Prelude, and those wins come few and far between, but here's the list of some competitors. You might recognize some names that have been on Dreamwave Prelude that just haven't come up with a win yet to make it to the Prelude power rankings. Bayou Bill, Nick Novak, Miko Maestro was on the first couple episodes. We've seen Victor Iniestra, B.A. Malkin. He's a guy that's had a couple opportunities but have come up short. I don't think we've heard the last from him. We just saw Davina again. Brody Dahl, she's this was her second match on Prelude, today. So, she's still in the grind. But, looking at these lists, man, it's already, like I said, it's already been a year, and it's already kind of cool to see the Dreamwave Prelude alumni, here in this list.
But I'm not going to lie, Jake Bosch kind of pulls at the heartstrings there a little bit.
Sure.
A and B, we haven't seen him on Prelude in a bit because he's been putting on match of the night contenders on the main card. Him and Quintero tearing it up as a team. So, putting together quite the little list of names here.
Yeah, man, and excited for this list to grow too as we move forward at Dreamwave Prelude. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Volume 10. I can't believe it's Volume 10 already. We're going to keep plugging these out for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out each and every episode on sitdownmarks.com. I want to thank the Dreamwave Prelude commentary team, Primo and Dylan. Thank you guys for your contributions. IMDb collectively, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Sit Down Marks podcast, and we want to thank you guys so much for supporting our project here with Dreamwave Wrestling. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we're going to get you guys out of here on the way that we know how. Some more pictures from Anniversary. We'll see you guys next time as we showcase the stars of tomorrow in Dreamwave Wrestling.